Is on the first assignment in Level 2 of the Motivational Strategies path in Pathways, Understanding Your Communication Style. She'll be talking about how some research and some of the workshops at the District 84 conference this past weekend helped her understand more about her communication style. With her speech titled, Making the Transmission Loud and Clear, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Kathleen Hoffheimer.
Morning, Toastmasters. Good morning. The dictionary defines communication as a transmission of information. But sometimes when we try to transmit information, whether it's verbally, written, or otherwise, misunderstandings can occur. And this happens to all of us occasionally. We're here in Toastmasters to become better communicators and learn how to transmit information clearly. And a big part of that is understanding your communication style and how to interact with other communication styles. As speaker number 1 briefly touched upon, there are 4 different types of communication styles: the direct, initiative, supportive, and compliant. And I'm not going to go too much into those because speaker number 1 already went into them a little bit, and also Carson did an amazing speech about it last year. However, I did take a survey to figure out which communication style I most likely identified with. Does anybody want to guess which one I got?
Analytical.
No. The answer is yes, supportive. It was the S, supportive. And that's pretty spot on. And I think a lot of people that know me would agree with that. After I found out what my communication style was, I did some research to learn more about the supportive communication style. And what I found out was that the general thing about supportive communicators is they make sure the message gets transmitted loud and clear. First of all, supportive communicators are active listeners. We pay attention to what others are trying to tell us and the message they're trying to get across. Like speaker number 1, I attended the District 84 conference this past weekend and attended some amazing workshops like the one by John Manzanovich and the one by Jordan and Yuki. And a general theme of most of the ones that I attended was learning how to listen. One of the workshops I went to was about improv and working that muscle when it comes to table topics. Improv is all about listening and paying attention. And table topics is basically like that, right? When we have to ask for a table topic to be repeated, it can come across like we're not listening. And that can come across as disrespectful to the table topic master. And listening is not just about respect. It's showing that you care and are interested in what the other person is telling you. My mom always says that when you are speaking with somebody, you treat them like they are the most important person in the room, because they are other human beings that have thoughts and feelings. And that's something I try to do. Another thing that supportive communicators are good at are clarifying and summarizing and making sure everybody's on the same page. In the first-timers workshop, we did an exercise where we were paired up with somebody and we had to tell the other person why we joined Toastmasters, and they had to repeat it back and summarize it, and vice versa. That is an exercise not only in learning to understand somebody, but also in learning, asking and getting clarification. When I'm at work and one of my publishers has to ask me to appointment set and I'm not sure exactly how they want me to do something, I have to go back and ask them and have them summarize it for me. Same thing when my mom asked me to do something. It is better to get something clarified than get something misinterpreted. When I attended the leadership workshop, we did an exercise where we were paired up, and they asked the other person one thing that you are looking to grow in Toastmasters. And I thought about it, and I told the guy that I was paired up with, one of the things that I want to work on is learning to stand up for myself. Supportive communicators don't like conflict, and that is definitely me. I am the one trying not to stir the pot, and especially when it comes to my own thoughts and feelings. I have something called a nonverbal learning disability, and people can probably take advantage of that. But I am working hard to set boundaries and stick up for myself, while also being respectful of other people's thoughts and feelings. It's a balancing act, but the more I work on it, the better communicator I'll be. So fellow Toastmasters, I issue this challenge to you. Find your communication style. Learn how you receive and transmit information to others, and make that transmission loud and clear. Mr. Toastmaster.